Welcome. I'm Lynnie Kustal. This is Physio Ed bringing you a class of Qigong. So glad that you've joined me today for this practice. Now, to get into our stance, we're going to bring the feet just a couple of inches apart. I want you to drop into that left leg, and to do that, notice that you have to bend those knees a little bit. So take a breath, and as you exhale, just soften the knees. Drop a little more into that right leg and step out. See what feels right to step out. See how does it feel in your body? Do you want to open it up a little bit more? Do you want to close it up? Just take a few minutes here. Know that you can always make any adjustments. I have my chair right here. At any point that you would like to just do this class in a chair, so many of the moves we do can be done that way. Now, this first move is to ground and connect, and I'm just rocking around the edges of my feet. And I'm also bending those knees a little more as I come around to the front. Also, I want to think about your toes inside your shoes. And by the way, it's fine if you don't want to wear shoes with this practice. I do sometimes, and sometimes I don't. And then pause and take it in the other direction. And as you come around, as you take the weight around, we can just use the hands here. You can grip the toes as you come out into the toes and the balls of the feet. Qigong can be translated as energy cultivation. Coming to the center, lifting up here with the breath, and exhale. Lifting, and I want you to really think about lifting and the knees soften. Breath in and breath out. Doesn't matter how fast or how slow your movement, but that you use the flow of the breath as we lift here to inhale, straightening the legs somewhat, and as we exhale to float down. Very nice. Make a circle with that right hand, with the left. Little breath in and gently float down again. Very nice, very nice. Shake out a leg, shake out another leg. So shaking is a part of Qigong, just to shake the body. Qigong is based on traditional Chinese medicine. So we're working with the theory of meridians, energy channels, and the pressure points. And we're going to be doing a little activating, tapping on those pressure points this morning to get started. A couple of breaths in through the nose, maybe out through the mouth. But most of our breathing in and out through the nose. Very good. Another circle with that right hand. Circle with the left hand. Breath in, lifting and floating down. The sense of dropping down into earth energy. Lift and release. Again, softening those knees as you float the hands down and the breath flows out. Now we're going to start with the lung meridian line, and they're dual on each side of the body. So take your hand up, find the collarbone here, the edge of it where it meets the shoulder bone, and we're just going to take a little bird beak here, bringing the fingers together and tapping. We're going to come down the inside. We're going to tap here, lung 5, and down and out to the thumb. Let's do that again. Tap here at the chest, 1 and 2. So align straight down in line with your thumb. Very good. And then we're just going to brush it, and maybe a little sound of shoo, shoo, and shake that, let it go. And then take that right hand, form the bird beak, come to lung 1 and 2. Again, it feels like kind of a little, well, speaking of bird beak, a little nest right there in your shoulder. And our intention here is to open the flow of energy into the lungs. Another word we use in Qigong is to tonify the energy of the lungs. And then down the inside, out to the little thumb. Let's do that again. and then brush it with a little sound perhaps. Shoo, shoo. Very good. And then bring the hands up and down here along the breastbone. Nice big breaths in and out. Take that left hand over to the right shoulder. You're thinking maybe how hard should I tap? Well, it can be very light. We're just working with energy here. And then switch it and take that right hand up and tap the left shoulder. And then lift this left hand. We're going to tap down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do that 3 more times. 2, 3, 4. Leaning over a little bit to that right side. And 1 more. Very good. And then switch that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaning over a little bit. 1 more time. Very good. So we're going to brush down, and brush up. Brush down, brush up. Turn the hand and brush up. 1 more time. Brush and bring it up. And brush the inside of the hand and bring it up the back, and brush and bring it up the back. And clear, just let it go. Now come to the kidneys. We're going to work here on the kidneys a little bit, making circles. And then we're going to tap the buttocks. There's a really important point deep in the gluteus muscles. Spleen point. We're going to come down. Now, maybe this first one will just come around and back up. When we get to the groin, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to go down again. You're fine to go the knees, but if you want to also come down to the ankles and come back up, 1, 2, 3. Again, down. Let's go down really the back of the legs here and back up the inside. 1, 2, 3. 1 more. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment, see how you feel. How does your body feel after that? There's a little tingling sensation somewhere. Now we're going to go for some individual points. It's a very important spleen point. If you're okay, if you aren't okay to lean forward, you could always come to your chair and you could cross the foot over and you could tap. We aren't going to worry about exactly where the point is. We're just going to use the palm right here. The outside of the hand is just above the ankle bone. We're going to tap here. We're going to come and tap below the knee. This is another important point, 3 mile point. So let's do it again. The spleen point is very good for the immune system. This point is good for the immune system and for extra energy. For the stomach, a little bit above the knee. Very good. Let's do that on the other side. Tap here. Tap the outside below the knee. Again, tapping here for the immune system. Here for energy. 1 more time. And above the knee. Very good. Place it. How do you stand up? You lean forward a little bit. Take a nice big breath and come up and release down again. What do your legs feel like? Let's work on a point right here. Heart 1, very lightly here under the armpit. Back out to that lung 5. We're going to take the outside right here, the outside of your wrist. We're going to tap it into the palm. And again, tap lightly underneath. The inside of the elbow, the outside of the wrist. Let's go through those again. Shake it out a little bit. Nice big breath in and out, tapping here lightly. Clearing the heart energy for the lungs. Here again, the outside of the wrist into the palm. This is called Shin Min, Spirit Gate. Lung here again, tap. So when we tap, we're also we're working with this Shin Min point, but we're also working on the palm. Just rub those hands together. Very good. And shake it out. Take a nice breath. Lift up the heels. Take a breath in as you lift up and sink down, softening those knees down into earth energy. And just take a moment, be still, see what your body feels like. What is your breath like? Take a nice big breath in and see if you have a greater sense of fullness as you breathe in and out. And then we're going to work with a very basic movement here in Qigong is simply to transfer the weight from one side to the other. I bend one knee and drop down into earth, not leaning out. So think about that little difference just to drop down, a little push off coming over to the other side, bending the knee, and then that push to bring it to the other side. Where's your breath? We can inhale here and exhale and inhale and exhale. Don't forget to smile. That's pretty important. Anytime you can remember it all day to smile. Very nice. So bring that right hand around, bring the left hand around, breath in as you lift, and exhale, float it down. Shake it out here a little bit through the whole body. Another wonderful warm up, we're just going to start turning the spine from side to side and let your hands, your arms be real easy here. Just let them move. Eventually we can come up and we can tap the body. We can tap the back wherever your hand lands. We can tap the opposite side. Those knees have to be soft. They have to be a little springy. That's the word I use with it. And even we could lift one heel as we turn from side to side. You might try that. Letting the head follow the spine in alignment. Back with the feet flat. And then just slow that down. Any modification you need to make in the practice is just fine. One more each side. Back to center again. Right hand circles left. That nice big breath in and float down, ground down into earth. Lift and release. Breath in and breath out. Knees bend as the hands drop and the breath moves out. Now adding on here, we're going to lift and move the hands out through this heart channel and draw back and ground down to earth again. Breath in, breath out. Drawing the breath in and the breath out. And all the while, our intention is to activate the qi. And notice as your hands move out, what's happening in your feet, that you're rocking out a little bit, out towards the balls of the feet and the toes, and then you're drawing back into the heels as you draw your hands in. One more of these, and we'll add on again. Lifting here from your heart, moving out through the heart channel, and just shining out, and draw it back in and release it down. Where is the flow of your breath? Can you bring the breath and the movement together? One more. And then lightly bring your hands in to cross here at your heart center and just some easy rocking again, just transferring your weight from one side to the other. And then just let that go. Shake it out a little bit again. Anytime you feel a little irritable or out of sorts during the day, just come do 30, 40 seconds of shaking and smiling. Bring some smiling into it. Very good. And then just brush it off. Whatever that you want to let go of, just brush it off with a little sound of shoo, 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 and let it go. And then gather energy of earth, lifting here, floating up, energy of the whole cosmos. Hold it over the crown of the head and then draw it down through the body. May the chi flow through us all. Let's do 2 more of those. Knees soften as the hands move out. Breath in all the way up here. Holding a moment, holding the breath, holding the hands, and then exhaling down through the center of the body. Intention to clear and to open, to bring a greater sense of balance into the body and the mind. Lift up again and down. Lift up, pressing out, drawing energy back into the heart, grounding and connected with earth again from the heart out and just shining out into the heart and to earth. And lift to the heart, shine it out, and bring it back. Shake it out again. Come back and let's think about our stance again. Drop into that left foot, step out with the right, drop into it, see what it feels like. Make those circles again. This is another good grounding thing you can do during the day. Next time you're at the gas station, waiting for your gas to go in, just do a little bit of rotating through your feet. Finding the flow of your breath. Allowing the flow of the chi to bring a great sense of ease into body, mind, and spirit. Here's a lovely one. We're just going to gather and come down the sides of the torso. The knees soften again. Breath in as the hands move out and up. And exhale down. I move into the present moment. I remember my strength and my confidence. I draw myself into a place of wholeness, of comfort and ease. And this time bring the hands to the belly area so that your thumbs kind of cross there at your navel. Just your arms can kind of hug in and we'll rock back and forth. Very good. Gather earth again. Breathe it in through your hands and through your feet and lift to sky, drawing it into the crown of the head and down through the body. And again, that little affirmation, may the chi flow through me. That lift and release, go through these movements. Breathing out, drawing it back in. Out, and then shine it out. Nice opening and come back. That circle and circle. Breath in and float it down. Shake it out. Shake out the whole body side to side here a little bit. Here's a lovely one. This is swimming dragon. So the weight's going to move to this right leg. The right arm comes out. The palm is up and we bring it around And we turn the palm to earth and then through this lower energy center. Let's do that a few times on this right side. Nice big sweep. One more. Very good. Shake that out. Let's try it with the left. So we're going to bring it around. It's towards the sky. The palm, it turns to earth to gather earth energy. And then we draw it in first to clear, to open the lower energy center. It's called the lower dantian, by the way. Tien means field, like a rice field. And dantian can be translated as, the word they use in Qigong is elixir, a very special potion that we create. One more, and then we're going to take it side to side. Knees, think about those knees, really opening up, letting the head turn, palm up to sky, a moment palm to earth, and then to clear through the lower dantian. Imagine that you're just moving through water here, swimming dragon. One more each side. Very nice. Shake it out. Circle and circle. Lift here with the breath and release it and let it go. Lift to heel and lift to heel. Breath in and breath out. We can use the hands here, lifting. Very nice. And the hands in front, bring them around. Breath in and anchor. Take a breath in. We're going to press down and bend the knees. And you don't have to go real deep with this. So just press, see what it feels like. And then we're going to scoop earth energy up. We're going to move the fingers. We're going to draw into the heart. We're going to send out and sweep out. We're going to come in. There's a spleen point right there. And then we're going to reach up. And we're going to take the weight to the right. And that hand is turned. I'm going to move back a little bit for you. The hand is turned out, and we just gather here as if we're gathering something special and precious. And on the other side, let your gaze move up and gather, and then draw it down through the body. We're going to bend down again, only as far as is comfortable, and lift up. Lift up, open, creating a circle of light around us. Very good. Let's do that again. So the hands come around. Ground into earth. Press. Gather. Move those fingers. Draw it into your heart. Send it out. Lift it. This time we're going to turn. So we turn the palms out. That knee's bent. We gather. We gather on the other side. Reach it and reach it. And then bring it down through the body. Hands gather here and bring up, lifting, and again, that circle of light around us. Just imagine a circle of light all the way around off the tips of your fingers and bring it down here. Imagine it under your feet. One more of those. The hands come around. Breath in. Settle here in the ready position. Press it down. Scoop it up. The fingers move. We pull it in. We send it out. We lift here. Bend that right knee and reach. Reach with the left. Reach with the right. Reach with the left. And bring it in. Just bring it down all through the body. The inner space of the body. The energy around the body, lifting here, and that circle of light. Very nice. Come back with the feet together a little bit, see what that feels like. Again, drop into that left, step out with the right. Take a breath, knees soften, feet are grounded, shoulders are relaxed. A sense of ease through the whole body. The chin slightly dropped here, your gaze slightly dropped, and just that now rocking from heels out to the toes. Here's a lovely little balance move. We're going to drop into that left leg. And this first one, we're just going to slide that right foot back and bend both knees. So lift here and release. And lift and release. Great leg strengthener here. And it is sort of a balance. And then as you come up, we're just going to slide it back. Take a breath and sink down into earth. Shift to the right. Take that left foot back and up and down 3 times. Great for the stretch for that Achilles tendon. And slide it back. Now let's take it back and forth. If sliding is good for you, please do that. If you find that you can step back, try that as well. And then the hand position that goes with this, we bring the palms up into the heart and release that, the sense of opening even more, and then gathering again, drawing into the heart. This one's called Monk Beholds Moon. The next one, we'll hold it just for a breath in and out. Circle and circle. Lift here and release. Lift and release. And breath in and breath out and breath in and out. And all the way out, shining out. Let's rotate that right shoulder real easy. Let the elbow get into it. Let the hand still be kind of loose. Shake it as it moves around. And then a little movement of lifting. Breath in here and releasing, maybe turning the head as well. Very nice. Back to center, lift and float it down. The other side, to start with that shoulder. Shake out the hand, let the arm and the hand just come along for the ride, being real easy here. And then lift that elbow as you lift the shoulder. Start turning the torso. Feel that the movement is all the way from deep in the shoulder down through the arm and into the palm and the fingers. And one side and the other. Very nice. Shake it out. Circle and circle, breath in, and every time this sense of grounding into earth, becoming present in this very moment. So bring your hands to your heart, rock it a little bit. What would be your intention for the day? Maybe close your eyes a moment and just see what comes up. What is my intention for the day? To be more mindful, perhaps, more focused, to have more energy, to be more grateful. Gratitude is a wonderful practice. How about kindness, the practice of kindness through our days? And all of this starts with ourselves. Very nice. Bring your hands to the belly. We're going to make circles here The circles get a little larger and a little larger. We're just drawing the energy back down into this lower Dantian energy center. And then from this outer perimeter, we're going to take it in the other direction. Coming in and a little breath in, hands out, bring it in, lock it in. 2 bows here. We're going to take the weight back to that left foot and step in with the right. We're going to lift, draw the palms together, coming down 1 bow to the teachings, making their way to us today. And then palms turn to the lower dantian, the back of the hands come together, opening out, dropping down, coming around to the heart, and a bow to each other. We're coming together with our energy and our focus for Qigong. Have a lovely day. Thank you.